Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Iris and today I'm going to show you a makeup look that will make your brown eyes pop. Probably not going to be work appropriate, but I think it'll be a great look for a night out. I already got one eye done, so I'm going to show you guys on this eye. So to start out, I'm going to be using the Nomad Fuji 5 Lakes palette, and I'm going to go in with the color Fuji Goko. With a decently fluffy brush. This one is the Sigma E40, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that product and tap off the excess. And I'm going to dust that into my crease. These are super pigmented, but they're very, very blendable, so don't worry if you feel like you picked up too much. And we're just going to blend this out. If you don't have this palette, you can use any blue because blues and purples definitely make your eyes pop. And we're just gonna buff that into our crease. And because we're using such fun colors, I'm gonna keep everything pretty close to my natural crease. And I'm not gonna bring anything too high up. To blend that out a little bit more, I'm gonna go into the shade Mount Fuji. And it's just a lighter sky blue with a really fluffy brush. I'm going to buff that out. So just bringing it a little bit higher, not even too much higher. Next, with a very dense small brush, I'm going to go into the shade Mount Hoe. And I'm going to keep this really, really close to my lash line on the outer corner and then slowly start buffing that up into the crease. And you can just go back into the previous fluffy brushes with no additional product and just start blending that away. We just want the eyeshadows to look really, really diffused. But you can definitely build this up to like a smoky blue eye if you'd like, or you can keep it a little lighter and use a little less of this. And I'm taking whatever's left on that brush and just really lightly dusting this on my lower lash line. I definitely do not want this to be like a full-blown smoky eye, which is why I'm not really buffing it down here. For the star of the show, I'm going to go into this duochrome shade Diamond Fuji. And I'm going to pop this on my inner corner and then pull it into my lid as well, stopping it around the center of my lid. And bringing it down to my lower lash line, only on the inner corner as well. I love this shade because it looks really blue in some instances, but also like completely clear and like glossy and wet in other angles. It's just really, really pretty. So especially if you're wearing this for like a night out, this would just be such a pretty eye look. Again, no additional product on that first fluffy brush, and I'm just blending that out some more. Now with a pencil brush, I'm going to go into the shade Red Rowan. You can use whatever tan shade that you have, and I'm going to take that and buff it on my lower lash line. And with a very tiny like liner brush, I'm going to go in with that denim blue again and line my upper outer lash line. And just bringing that onto my lower lash line a little bit again. Believe it or not, the eyeshadows are done already. It was super easy. I'm gonna line my upper and lower waterline really, really tight to the waterline with a brown eyeliner. This one's CoverGirl in the shade Espresso. Now I'm just gonna curl my lashes and pop on some mascara. And the mascara I'm using is the Heroin Make Waterproof Volume Mascara. It really is such a good mascara. You can build it up to be very voluminous if you'd like, but it's also just so waterproof that it will hold up your curl. I definitely like it more now as the formula's gotten just a tad drier versus when I first bought it and started using it. And it just makes my lashes look really nice and long. And we're gonna pop some mascara on our lower lashes as well. For the rest of our face, I'm gonna bronze my face with a mix of the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer in the shade Buttercup. mixed with just a little bit of the Essence Pure Nude blush in the shade Pretty Peach. I've been rewatching and binge watching Gilmore Girls again. Maybe that's where this makeup inspiration came from. It feels very 2000s, and as I was doing a small comparison between the makeup trends and techniques now versus the makeup techniques back in the early 2000s, I really didn't realize how similar the techniques were. How it was more about glowy skin, more about bronzer instead of contouring. So we're doing a very light bronze. We're keeping the rest of our face pretty, you know, neutral and low-key since there's so much drama on our eyes already. And I'm just gonna go in with the Confession by Bare Minerals as a blush. You can use anything similar to this. And again, just a really light dust of this all over the cheeks. I don't want too much blush on my face. I don't want to draw too much attention to my face. Now, I know I already look like I took this makeup look straight off a magazine from the early 2000s. We're just gonna lean into it now. For lips, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. lip liner in the shade, I think it's called Pinky Swear. And then I'm gonna top it off with the Kosas lip oil in the shade Unbuttoned. I was gonna do a like baby pink, but then I was like, no, that's too much. But this is it. This is our completed makeup look. This will for sure make your brown eyes pop. Although it looks very 2000s, I kind of do like the way this look turned out. I think it's perfect for a night out. That is all I have for you today. I hope you like this makeup look. I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would. And thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will see you next time. Bye.